Hello and welcome to New Beginnings Assembly of God. I'm your youth pastor, Travis Green. And we want to especially welcome you if it is your first time here. And by welcoming you, we're going to hand you one of these slips. You can fill out this slip right here with your name, your email address, your phone number, all the things that we need from you to keep in contact with you. Why should we want to keep in contact with you? Well, because we have a lot of things going on here at New Beginnings Assembly of God. Our pastor, Steven Zemanek, if you haven't met him yet, he's a little bit of a bumblebee, so he goes everywhere. He keeps us busy. So, because we are so busy, we want to keep in contact with you. We want to tell you what's going on. We want to inform you about what is happening in this community, at this church, right here at 202 Fifi Road in Maryland Heights. So fill that out, drop it into the offering box. Where's that offering box, you ask? It's on the table back there by the bathrooms. You can drop it in there and we will get that information and someone will get in contact with you soon. Also, speaking of that offering box, we don't pass a plate here at New Beginnings Assembly of God. You may ask, why is that? Well, it's not any of our business what you give or plan to give to God. However, we do still believe in the biblical principles of giving to God. So, if you feel led, fill out one of those envelopes, drop a check in, drop a cash in, and put it in that same tithe box that you put that information card in. But please remember, while we are New Beginnings Assembly of God, there are still some parameters that we have to get through before we can actually put New Beginnings Assembly of God on the check. So please continue to make those checks out to Faith Life Church or Praise Fellowship. That way, we can ensure that that money gets put into the proper hands. But again, we want to welcome you here to New Beginnings Assembly of God. So let's go ahead and get started. First, you probably want to put the silencer on. Make sure you silence that phone so we don't have any distractions. We all know you have a really cool, hip-sounding ringtone, but you probably want to silence that phone. But while you have that phone out, also pull up that calendar. August 12th. Yes, that's a Friday at 7 p.m. right here. We want your youth to come and join us. Come and be a part of what God is doing. I can't tell you enough about how proud I am of each and every individual that comes to youth and has helped me and Jamie grow that youth group over the last couple of years. Last month, we had such an amazing time throwing water balloons at each other, doing all kinds of things. So we want to do it again. We want to have another youth night. And once again, that is Friday, August 12th. But guess what? Double your trouble because we're going to do it 2 times this month. And the youth get a break from me for once. Steven Sayer will be doing the second youth night. Him and his wonderful wife, Joyce, they are going to do the second youth night. That, once again, get that phone out. That one is August 26th. So again, mark those calendars. August 12th, August 26th, you will want to be here if you are the youth because we are going to have an amazing time. And of course, there's food. That's everybody's favorite. There's dessert. Who could go wrong there? And we'll have lots of games for you, all kinds of fun, interactive things for your youth to be involved with. Once again, August 12th, August 26th, right here at the church, 202 Fifi Road, and 7 p.m. We'll get started. We'll start off with some food. We'll get going into the games after that. Speaking of the youth also, I'm so touched that the youth has taken on this task of wanting to raise $750, at least $750 to help in the water crisis around the world, but especially over in the sub-African desert. And because of that, we are asking you to help sponsor one of our kids. If you don't know any of our kids, ask me, ask Steven Sayer, ask Pastor Steven Zemanek, whoever you need to talk to, ask them, I want to sponsor. And we will make sure you get into the right hands to be able to sponsor these kids. Because what we're going to do is on September 3rd at 10 a.m., we are going to walk Creve Coeur Lake. That is 3.7 miles around Creve Coeur Lake. We're gonna walk it. Half of it, we're gonna walk with an empty water jug. The other half, we're gonna walk with a full water jug. Why would we do that? Well, because the women and girls over in Africa do that on a daily basis. Half the walk, they walk with an empty water jug. The other half, they walk with a full one. So we are going to do that same thing, and we're going to raise money to help get an end to the water crisis and help build water wells over in areas that are stricken by dirty water. If you don't believe me, just note this: 2,000, yes, I didn't stutter, I didn't make a mistake, 2,000 children on average die daily because of unsafe drinking water. You can help in the crisis. You can get involved by sponsoring one of the youth. Again, see me, see one of the pastors, see one of the leaders here, and we'll let you know how you can do that and help us when we do the walk on September 3rd. More information to come on that. Also, this isn't even just about the youth. This is just because I love kids. If you don't know, my wife is a special education teacher. She's amazing. It's why she can deal with me, because she has patience. Unlike some people, she does. And so on August 13th has nothing to do with patience, but it has something to do with being a school teacher and school. We are partnering with Leap of Faith Church right over here. We are partnering with Leap of Faith Church, and we are doing a school supply drive. What is that, you ask? We are gonna have backpacks, pencils, erasers, whatever kids need to go to school, we're gonna provide it right here in our parking lot. We are going to make sure that your kids get back to school and have all the school supplies. So once again, that's August 13th. That time is starting at 10 a.m. So you'll want to be here at 10 a.m. on August 13th to collect school supplies that we are giving away to the kids in this community. Why? Because we love this community, and we love Maryland Heights, and we love you, and we thank you. So if you want to participate, you want to say, how can I help? We already have all the things that we need to give away, so what can I do to help? Well, you can come on out, grab a lawn chair, and help us hand school supplies to these kids in need. If you don't want to talk to people, you can just hang out with us, talk with us, and we will gladly take any help we can get. Once again, if you are going to help, you can get here around 8:30, but the drive starts at 10 a.m. right here in the parking lot, and we look forward to having that. But beyond all the things that we have going on here in this wonderful church, we also have in the community as well. We also have our Wednesday night service. You can come and be a part of that. That starts at 7 o'clock every Wednesday night. Right now we're going through a series on the Holy Spirit. Pastor Steven Zemanek is doing an amazing job with that. So come on out. And then of course we have Sunday school right here at 9:30. And then of course our regular service at 10:30 right here at 202 Fifi Road. But we just want to thank you. You took time out of your day to come spend it with us. So we want to thank you for being here and being a part of what God is doing in this community and doing in this church. So if you fill out one of those guest information cards that we talked about early on, great. But if not, I tell you what, do this for me. Scan the QR codes on your screen. You got Facebook, you got Instagram, and you got YouTube. We are trying to do a much better job of keeping you updated, especially through our Facebook page. And that one's easy, facebook.com/newbeginningsstl. Once again, facebook.com/newbeginningsstl. You'll find all the information you need, including some fun things like our Saturday Spotlight that we're doing on members in this very church. So once again, like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram. You can also subscribe on YouTube because we want to get those YouTube subscribers up, and we want to keep you updated on what we're doing in this church. Once again, sit back, relax, enjoy the amazing worship team that we have here, but also the amazing message that Pastor Steven Zemanek is going to bring to you today, and I guarantee you, you will leave here blessed. Thank you for coming.